your main connection or your first connection to hip hop?
My introduction
hip
to
hop life, as far as like meeting up with those dudes at that particular period, and then like you started coming to New York City and all that.
With New Jersey hip hop culture is, we only saw it from the screen, and we heard it from the radio. We're lucky to have like New York channels. You know what I'm coming from, and it's like, what's the show, Video Music Box. This is before MTV, like Yo MTV and all that's concerned. And we only really got Video Music Box. You know what I mean? I know New York, they had their other hip hop stuff that y'all was watching over there, but we just didn't have those type of outlets for us here in New Jersey. You might have a few colleges that try to get up on their little hip hop scene and create a little buzz in their little, communities and stuff like that. But on the streets, we basically liked what we saw, and at then you didn't really have like so much to choose from. You understand where I'm coming from? You got what you got as far as hip hop was concerned. It was big, but it wasn't huge. You know what I mean? So when I got down with CM, I didn't know in the beginning CM was gonna be so connected to the Native Tongue family, the Zulu Nation, Rocksteady crew. I didn't know that there was a connection for that. I just knew that it was a graffiti crew, that repped like basically Harlem, Lower East Side, like these neighborhoods. I didn't come up like underneath them like that at a very, very young age. It took me to become like a teenager to understand and know the differences and stuff like that, and learn the train routes and all that. And New York to me was just like the hip hop mecca only. So with New York, you can go like, let's say it's 1980. Let's just go back to the original Low Life era when it really blossomed out of Manhattan, like to see people like the Low Lives, right? They were like extreme hip hop. Let's say 88. When you looked at videos from that era, you know what I mean? Like that type of hip hop was I don't know how y'all took it, but for us, we looked at that like that was like gods or something. Like we were lost in that, man. So I was totally lost. I tried to come up with dance steps. No matter how wild I was, I still made time every day to do dance steps with my best friends. And we thought that maybe we can get good and be in somebody's videos. Which eventually I was in other people's videos, but them videos never went nowhere. Because the artists didn't go nowhere. We love the culture.
Yeah.
Just the desire to be a part of all different elements of hip hop, whether it was breakdancing, graffiti, and singing. Like, you know what I mean? Like my uncle was like one of the biggest, or probably the biggest, DJ in Brownsville.
Okay.
Dr. Tango, you know what I'm saying? So, like just being a part of hip hop and seeing it, just, continuously expand and grow was an amazing thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, alright, so now, you're in New York, and like one of the first places that I really seen you at heavy was like during the Lyricist Lounge era.
Right.
That would be like what, the mid-90s?
Definitely like the mid-90s, or maybe just a little bit before the mid-90s. Because I think I started seeing you around like 93, 92.
Okay.
Like we didn't really like kick it till like maybe 93, 94.
Mm-hmm.
You understand where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm.
Like I knew who you were during before that. You understand where I'm coming from? But like I didn't have a relationship with you. Like, you know what I'm coming from? Like I I wouldn't just go up next to you and be like, yo, what's going on? Yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I knew you got your squad. I got my squad. Plus with the Lyricist Lounge, shout out to Danny Castro, my brother.
Yes.
Blue Davis, my god brother, you know what I'm saying? Widespread, Anthony Marshall, what up, broski? I see you. Yo, those dudes, the Lyricist Lounge, like, I feel like I'm very lucky to be a part of the Lyricist Lounge. And I didn't even, it's funny you asked that, because not too long ago, I said to myself, like, I was very lucky to be a part of that, and that's my family. You know where I'm coming from? Back then, I didn't realize how much it would really matter.
Right.
Because I wasn't serious about becoming a promoter for hip hop shows, or a person that was really into like the culture per se. You know where I come from? Like, it took the low lies to actually show me that putting out for the culture is a big deal. I'm not even going front. I'd be so honest with you. And being IOC, we got a lot of artists in IOC. And not for nothing, I think help promoting you know, off of Raucous Records also. I'll get to that in a second. But helped promoting Thurston Racklow, Master Fool, Richie Balance, Unique London.
Yes.
I mean, just to name a few people that will always show support at the lyricist lounges, and then have the original Lowlives that was there with them in the crowd and supporting that. That's when I decided to take it a little bit more serious, because I used to rock a lot of low, and a lot of people I seen y'all at them shows, y'all wasn't rocking low like that. Y'all wasn't doing it like that. I know they know I was doing it like that, because that's what I did. I did not try to like impress anybody from the Low Life crew. You know what I'm saying? I would have never tried to rep Low Lives unless I was granted my L's. And I didn't even look at that back then. Like, you feel where I'm coming from? So when I look at the culture as a whole, I'm just proud to be a part of some real New York shit. Straight up. Sorry for, excuse me for my language, but that's real. That's real.
Yeah.